Hi everyone. So, guys, welcome to the 63rd live session of Engineer Abhishek Roshan channel. Yes, so I'm live now, guys. I know you guys have been waiting for this live session. So, yes, I'm live now. You can join this live session, right? And you can ask your queries and doubts. And if you need any information related to the batches, right? Upcoming batches or ongoing batches, you can ask me also. So, yeah. So, am I audible? Can somebody confirm me? Am I audible or not? My voice is audible. Hello, am I audible, guys? Okay, one second. Okay, 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 guys. You can. Okay. Am I audible, guys? Can somebody confirm me? Yeah. Okay. Sandesh has confirmed me. Yes, I'm audible now. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to wait for everybody to join. I know I've joined only 4 minutes late. But yes, it's most of you know are aware, right? So it's Sunday, right? And here I am. So again, welcome to the 63rd live session of Engineer Abhishek Roshan channel. And I wanted to request everybody that guys, those who have still not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe the channel because you have so much of content available in my channel. And even you can join the membership also, totally up to you. And if you have questions, right, you can ask over here, right? Okay, so guys, I can see somebody has written here that I have selected in EY. One second, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay, there was some call. I was keep on getting some calls and all. Okay, guys. So let me take your questions one by one, and I know there are some questions also which is keep on coming. I would say from right from different social media platform, right? So that also I am going to answer today about the batches and all, right? So fine. So I can see shorts by Siri. Okay, I don't know. Okay, please mention your name. So yes, thank you for joining this session, Sandesh Goda. Thank you for joining this session. Technical case. Thank you for joining this session again, sir. Hi, I have selected in EY, but I have 1 day overlap issue in PF. Okay, how to rectify or any suggestions, please? I am not from the finance background and all. Okay, so you can check from because this is something which you need to sort it out. If overlap issue, it is related to right. So I'm a technical guy. Yes, I can suggest you related to the communication to the HR and all. If you are not getting any call letter, or sorry, if you are not getting your experience letter, relieving letter, then how you have to deal with this kind of a situation? Okay, because I have seen many candidates have been faced. Even they will deal, but even I some means in my one or two organization also, they it got delayed. Okay, so how to deal with this situation, and how to send a mail and all those kind of a things, as I said, right? So I'm mainly here to make sure that you guys should be very strong with the skills like Linux, shell scripting, AWS, and DevOps cloud. And I should be able to guide you for the proper career path. Okay, the career path which I have seen that most of the candidates are either they are ending up somewhere else. So this is the time, okay, where you need the right consultation, career counseling, mock interviews, and resume building, right? So for these things, career advice, as I said, that is a career advice or a career counseling. Both the terms are same. So you can come to me for these things. And as I said very clearly, if you really interested to switch your career, if you really interested to join good IT companies, okay, with the correct skill set, then you can reach out to me, and you can for that uh, you have to go to my website, that is abrosh.com, right? And let me share my screen, and then I'll take your questions one by one. uh, just let me know, guys, if you are able to see my screen. Are you able to see my screen? Can somebody confirm me? Okay, thank you, Kiran. So guys, you can see from here that this is the official portal of my company, right? The edtech, basically. This is a edtech, guys, where obviously if I have to get registered, and I am the instructor, right? Who is teaching Linux, who is teaching shell scripting, who is teaching AWS, and all DevOps tools. So, first point, I wanted to make it very clear to everybody. Those who is going to join my batches or wanted to communicate with me, please go and read my terms and condition. We do not provide recorded videos in our portal, first of all. Okay, so those who are claiming something or telling something, uh, right, for that first you go and read these terms and use these terms and condition. I am very strict with the terms and condition, guys. Okay, and if you wanted to know who and all got selected, so you can see these videos are self explanatory, no need to tell anything. Okay, these are the candidate of my different batches. Fine. And one more thing, guys, here, if you, because this I have seen like candidates are having this doubt, sir, what you are covering. So I can proudly say the content which I am covering, nobody is covering, first of all. Okay, and it's not just a content, so it's pure real time production content. Okay, it's not something from some book and all. Okay, so I told clearly, if you are not from IT background, so this course content is designed like this, that candidates who are from non IT also, they can come to the IT. Okay, so because see, it is directly from production environment. It is my own experience, or this is why I call it as a corporate training. Okay, so you can go through Linux. So in Linux, it's not only Linux, but it is having all the real-time troubleshooting which I have done in my production environment. Once we'll be completing Linux, then I used to complete this shell scripting, which is very, very important for, I would say, for automating your environment. So the commands what you execute, especially in your environment, being a Linux automation engineer, how you can automate those commands, those manual tasks, especially in your environment. Okay, so I'm sure that if you go anywhere and if you try to learn, so for every, like I would say, module, here I can call it as a module only, for complete Linux, for complete shell scripting, and complete AWS, because the services I am covering over here with the help of 13 to 14 use cases, real time use case, and one use case is one project. And once we done with this AWS, then I am jumping into the DevOps tool, where you can see like your GitHub is there, your GitHub actions are there, right? And even you can check the real time hands on. These all are projects only. There is no theoretical over here. So if you are thinking I am going to teach you like ABCD and all, then you should not come to me. Openly I'm telling you. Okay, do not come to me if you are thinking that I am going to tell you what is this, what is that. No, I am going to tell you the truth, how exactly in production environment we work. Okay, so Ansible will be there, Docker is also there, Kubernetes is also there, right? Splunk is also there, Grafana is also there, Terraform is also there. Now you tell me what you need, right? I can tell openly that nobody is there as of now. Open challenge, right? And it's not my arrogance or like I used to talk like this only, guys. Okay, because if somebody is true now, then only he can talk like this, correct? So I am not a sugar coating person. If you are thinking that I'll teach you like a kid, no, you have to be. If you are coming to my class, you have to be very active, right? And there will be a basic screening I used to do to my candidate before onboarding them to my batches. And this 6 months I am not going to leave you. Okay, so if you are ready, especially for this kind of a training where discipline is important, where proactiveness is important, where you have to answer to the questions, where you are ready for the random tests, random assignments, right? Maybe questions will be asked to you during the classes, right? So you cannot go to comfort zone. So, and if you are looking for real time hands on production kind of stuff, then please come to me. Okay, else if you are looking someone who have never worked in IT industry, but he become a teacher and they are teaching all these skill sets to the candidate without knowing that how exactly we need to work in our production environment, you can go to them. I have candidates who are who already came from putting lot of already wasted their money into the, you already know, I am not going to take the name of those big giants, okay, who are already giving classes, live classes, but who are the instructors? They themselves not work for the companies, and they become the trainer and they are teaching, right? So this is what the most this is the maximum means. Whenever I am interacting with a candidate, I am getting this answer only: sir, you are the last hope. So I said, boss, why I am the last hope? Why you are coming now? Right? Are you got scared of me? Right? See, I ask straightforward, straight normal questions. Okay. Obviously, I have taken more than 300 plus interviews, guys. Right? So I know what evaluator is waiting for you and what question they are going to ask from you. Correct? So you have to be ready for these things only. Fine. So I have taken some questions. Okay. Hi, I have selected. I have already given the answer to you for this type of PF and all, because I am not a chartered accountant. Okay. And I am not a finance background. So you can keep in touch with some of the good CA. You can connect with him. He can guide you on this. Okay. Right. So fine. Let's move on to the next question. Sir, what are the things we should check while troubleshooting DNS and DHCP? Okay. So, see, there are few things which you need to seek. First of all, there is no DHCP, dynamic host configuration protocol. We don't do in production environment. You have to understand this thing. Okay. Because in my day one or day two only, I used to explain few things where I am telling, see, when you are going to build a Linux server, so there are some management IPs will be there, Sahil. Okay. So these management IP has to assign to those virtual machines. Or if you are going to cloud, let's talk about AWS cloud. Okay. So see, I'll show you one thing, guys. Let me log into AWS. Okay. So this is a good question. Okay, but let me answer this one. So normally I ask you have to connect. Okay, but just to answer you, let me log into the console. One second, guys. I'm logging. Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me log in first. So as I said, right, I always try to give answer practically. I don't simply talk. Okay. Okay, guys, let me know if you are able to see my screen. Are you able to see my screen? Okay. See, what Sahil has asked, Sahil, answer to your question. See, whenever I'm just taking here any of the, I'm just taking Mumbai region only. Let's take the Mumbai region only. I'm in cloud. So let's talk in term of cloud, because now everything is moving to AWS cloud or Azure cloud or GCP cloud. Okay. So in this term, just try to understand, we have different set of services. Let's go to the EC2 service. Okay, and here, if you wanted to see, if you want to launch any of these instances, okay, so if you are going to launch an instance, right, for example, if I'm telling you, you are telling, and this is, I'm launching for live session, for example, I'm just giving you an example. Okay, live session, right? And let's take, I'm going with Amazon Linux only here, right? And this is, you can see the instance type also, you can see it over here. I'm just going with the free tier only, and key pair I'm just taking Mumbai VPN. Okay, and now you see, you have to understand this part especially. So this network range, what you see, the virtual private cloud, right, or the subnet and all, if I'm not going to select anything over here, right, and I'm just selecting, just select a existing default VPC and all, right, so there will be a IP automatically assigned to this virtual machine. Correct. So as soon as I'm going to launch this one, now you see I'm going to launch this one, right, immediately I'm launching this one. And if I go to the dashboard, right, so what you see as of now, let me click on over here, right, so there will be a private IP. Are you able to see this one, guys? Right, if you are able to see here, so you are getting two IPs over here. One, it's going to be your public IP, through which you can connect via SSH, and there will be a private IP which you can see when you log into this particular instance, right? So point here is, Sahil, that see, when the IP is assigned automatically to your virtual machine, you, if you do the same, if I am going to do the creation of virtual machine in VMware, so there also it is going to take a, if you are going with a NAT, network address translation, I'm not sure whether you are understanding these things or not. Simply asking a question is a different thing, but understanding is a different thing, right? So normally when you go with a NAT in VMware, right, and when you go here, like live session is an instance where a IP is automatically assigned to your virtual machine from a pool of IP, from a pool of IP, right? And the next time also, if you are going to, right, spin up an instance, maybe the IP range will be completely different. So whichever the IP, so it is assigned by properly from the AWS site only. So there are pool of IP which is dynamically assigned to your virtual machine. Then you can call it as a DHCP, dynamic host configuration protocol. Okay, but in this case there is something called static IP. So normally, if you are going to, normally how in production environment we work, so in production environment there is something called elastic IPs. Are you able to see this one? Right, just see this one. So you have to allocate a dedicated IP for your virtual machine. For example, if I'll go with this one, let me allocate one virtual IP, right, and I'm just giving a name of this one, this live session, right, and then finally I would mention like elastic IP, okay, like this I have saved it. So in production environment, what we do when you spin up a virtual machine, we need to go with this elastic IP. The reason behind that one, because see, if you are restarting your server, right, or somehow you have lost your virtual machine, but the IP is still going to be the same. though you will be able to manage that the volume is you are able to detach, so you can do anything, you can spin up a new virtual machine also, but the IP is going to be same, right? Even if I'm going to see in case of DHCP, when the one which I have shown you just now, the one instance which is running, so if I'm going to stop this virtual machine and again I am going to start this virtual machine in front of you only, let me do it, then only you guys will understand. So if I am going to stop this virtual machine, for example, I am just stopping this virtual machine, right? And again if I am going to start this virtual machine, so the IP will be changed, right? So when it's restarting or stopping and starting the virtual machine, the IP got changed. That is DHCP. You can understand in simple and easy language. Okay, and even if you are going to like halt this, or you are going to terminate anyways, if you are going to spin up a new virtual machine, then also it's going to assign a new IP, right? But normally we don't go with DHCP, right? First understand. So we always use management IPs, which is specific set of range of IP will be there. From that only you are going to assign one static IP to your database server, or to your application server, or to your web server, right? Now coming to the DNS part, right? So DNS is completely different. You have to understand the complete, which I used to explain in my classes, right? Where troubleshooting point, if you are understanding, then you have to understand two three files. Slash etc hosts file will be there, slash etc resolve.conf file will be there, right? So these are the file. If you don't understand what is a fully qualified domain name, right, what is basically a record, what is c name, what is ptr, right? So what is ns, so these things you need to understand first, then only you should be able to troubleshoot. Okay, so troubleshooting is not something, it's like a somebody is giving you some lollipop and you are started you licking that lollipop, no. Okay, so don't take it in other ways, but simply just understand it's not some cakewalk. Okay, so if you really wanted to troubleshoot, do the troubleshooting of DNS, so you have to understand how a top level of domain, what is first of all a fully qualified domain name, what is the top level domain, what is unnamed root, what is second level of domain, right? So and once you start configuring your DNS server, so how your DNS server interacts with the DNS clients, correct, right? What is forward lookup zone, what is reverse lookup zone, right? Troubleshooting is not one kind of a like churan somebody will give you and you will start eating, and even you cannot eat it, and even you cannot learn it from chat gpt also. Troubleshooting comes with experience. If you don't know the in-depth knowledge of DNS, its complete configuration, forgot about the installation, right, then only you will be able to troubleshoot, correct? So there are so many things, Sahil. So if you really interested, I said, right, so within a day I cannot explain all these things. Okay, so you have to join the batches. In my batches, explanation is a different thing, that also anyways I am doing, but troubleshooting, according to troubleshooting my batches run. So if I'll tell you, like when you run a df-h command, you know, right, df-th, or so, but the command is not executing, what could be the reasons? These are the interview questions. When you try to resolve IP to host, host to IP, your DNS is not resolving, what could be the reason? Most of the critical issues, it's because of DNS, which we always try to ignore. And same thing is in AWS, that is route 53. What is route 53? DNS. It is coming from Linux only, boss. leave it, you guys. See, if you wanted to know more about this one, as I said, still in my batch 5, it's already started. I have done hardly 8 to 9 sessions, right? And still I am going with Linux command in depth. Just now I have started, okay? Batch is going on. Be the part of this batch and make your career better, okay? For next 10 years. Okay, so I hope you got the answer. And see, I have already mentioned here over, right? If you wanted to join, okay, just click this one, right? I have given you also this one, right? You guys can go through. Fine, guys, right? So let's move on to the next question. I have 4 years of experience in Linux administration. Let me stop. Okay, and I am preparing for an interview as I am planning to switch to job cloud. You please tell me what type of questions are commonly asked for 4 years. Okay, join my batch. What type of question it's going to ask you? So there is one recently I have uploaded one shorts for cloud, correct? So please see, I wanted to help you guys, okay? But I totally believe in proper process, and it should be structure. If you are connecting with me in a proper way, like proper way means what? Basically a process. Okay, I have created some process. If you want to follow my process, want to guide under me, want my mentorship, right, everything, then please come via right channel, correct? Obviously you are coming via my channel only, right? But obviously it's impossible to tell you some 100, 200, 300 question in a single sitting, right? Is it possible for me to tell you everything now? No, right? So it's better I can suggest you, Siddesh, that you can just submit the form, right? And soon these questions will be available in my fresher tube. Give me some time because my developer is working on that one, right? So these questions will be available here in fresher tube, uh, here, right? In as of now it is not available because that feature is not available. Okay, we are in a process to upload, right? But if you are looking for a mentorship or a guidance, then you just go to abrosh.com, abhrosh.com, and send your query, the same question. So I'll guide you, I'll connect with you, or someone from my team will connect with you. Okay, so okay, guys, please mention your name because it is hardly I can read this one at what is that guru? I don't know, fan something. So 3+ years of experience in DevOps. How many projects should add on resume and what of projects are? Okay, so obviously the answer to your question, straightforward, migration projects. For a 3 years of experience, if you only wanted to show 3 years in DevOps, so you have to show some kind of a migration, or you have worked on some kind of a pipeline building. Either you just take it Jenkins pipeline for the CI/CD, or GitHub Actions also you can take it, right? So this is what my suggestion, and you need to show them that you know about how continuous integration and continuous deployment take place with the help of those uh, Groovy scripts or scripted pipeline, basically Groovy scripts only. If you are going with Jenkins, and if you are going with the YAMLs, okay, especially GitHub Actions, then you have to tell him the Terraform as well. So it's mainly you should have some kind of a migration, and which I used to explain in my DevOps completely. Okay, So in my DevOps, I explain only projects. Okay, it's pure project. So these projects, the complete workflow is one part, how you have to write those codes, okay, and how you have to deploy like those different tools, right, or how you have to create infrastructure to do the migration into AWS cloud with the help of Terraform. So those projects only I used to explain in my 100 days IT corporate bootcamp. So if you wanted to join, most welcome, please come, I'll explain over there. Those are not free projects, boss. Okay, those are the project which I explain. It's not some kind of a GitHub project what others are doing. My projects are basically the projects which I have done in my all previous organizations, right? Even in my last organization also, when I was working with Accenture, HCL, all these companies, they are those projects only in my own infrastructure. Okay, so those projects only I am explaining, which is a real time projects. So if you are interested, you can join the batches. Okay, so I have 12 years of experience. Debrata Nanda. Okay, so I have 12 years of experience in production support engineer. Can I switch to DevOps role after completing this course? 100%. Just now I was talking, and see, being 12 years, there is one candidate, because I don't wanted to highlight anybody name over here. One of my candidate, he's 18 years of experience. 18 years of experience. As he's from support. You are at least from production support. He's purely from support, Debrata Nanda. Okay. And candidates, you see, Pravat, I'm openly telling his name because he is the highest package holder in all of my batches till date. Even there was a candidate, I forgot his name. Okay, even I have mentioned his video somewhere, I'm not sure. Okay, you can check in my previous live sessions. But Pravat is 9 years of experience. So if he is able to get 42 LPA, right, after going through my batches, obviously you should be able to do it. Correct? So fine. So can I switch? Yes, 100% possible. I have given you the direct answer to this one, Debrata Nanda. So I am not telling this, that, and all. Okay, I have given you the candidate. So who is 18 years of experience? He's still in my batch 4. And like that, there are so many candidates who is 9 years, 12 years, 10 years. So there are so many candidates whom I am teaching. Okay. So fine. Yes, you can do it. Omkar. Hello, sir. Is there any negative impact due to AI on job profile like Linux, admin, cloud, and DevOps? Not at all. Not at all. These role will be more and more after these tools. Even I am telling you, because see, guys, it's in front of you. How can you guys? Okay, I did not understand. See, I'll just let you know. Now you have to understand one thing. I'm taking you in front of you only. See, let me just terminate this instance. Okay, somebody has asked this question. Okay, see, now you see, I told, right, just answering to one previous question. If I'm going to start this instance, this is what called DHCP. Okay, so a new IP is going to assign from a different range of IP. See, immediately you see there will be a, now you see the IP is completely this public IP, and even you can see the private IP also, right? It's completely different. Okay, now let me uh, terminate this one. Correct? You can terminate immediately, guys, because charges will be incurred for this one. Fine. So just think of it, guys, where these all services are running in your cloud, right, and where are the data center of these clouds? United States, North Virginia, Ohio, California, Oregon, right, uh, and then Mumbai, Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo, Central. So you can see. So these are just imaginary location? No, right? These are the physical locations. These are the physical data center location of this AWS cloud. What do you think? Right? In Mumbai, see, in India, AWS has their data center in Mumbai, right? What is this? Are you guys still not understanding these things? So I can show you there. See, it's look like this. These are the data center. I can show you 1 second. Either you guys don't want to research something, or you don't want it to go in depth, or that is what I have seen. I'm not sure who is telling or who is passing information to you. See, this is how a availability zone looks like. It's a physical center, data center. See, it's look like this. Are you able to see this one? It's exactly the same. Have you checked by yourself? These are the, like, it's all 1, 2 and 3. If I can tell, like, Z1, Z2, or so that I used to explain in my classes. So now you tell me, right? You are telling the impact, right? I am asking a straightforward question to you. So what is this? So is this, so are they, AI is where, what is going to remove this thing? Is AI is going to remove this thing? What is the negative? It will be more and more, like, where you have to install that AI tool. I'm asking a simple question from you. Where that chat GPT, that any application runs, simple questions. I'm telling, if you have to run a simple application, where, are boss, where you are running your apps in your operating system, in your Android, right? It's a platform here only, in this hardware only, right? Where your Android OS is installed. So same way, you have to install that AI tool on top of Linux. And where is that Linux operating system is running? Some kind of a software, right? Or it's obviously, you are using, like in VMware, we have hypervisors. So in cloud also, you are just now, we have spin up one virtual machine, right? And you have installed Red Hat. On top of Red Hat only, you are going to install that AI tool. So now you tell me, more and more job role for what? For, if you are going with AI also, you need more and more cloud engineers, more and more cloud architect, cloud automation engineer, Linux engineer, right? These roles will be more and more. Production support engineer, site reliability engineer, DevOps engineer, right? Platform engineer. These roles will be, why these roles will be more? Who is going to manage those tools? Who is going to manage that application? At the end of the day, you have to get the revenue from the application. Who is going to run that application? Those DevOps engineer, those cloud engineers, those cloud automation engineers, those Linux engineers. Boss, are you guys never tried to understand how things work? You buy a car once, but there is a service center, right? You buy a car will be manufactured once, but the car has to be maintained and managed, right? Then only you are going to get the mileage. Then only you are going to, suppose if you are buying it for your earning purpose, correct? I bought it. I am the owner and I have given to a driver because I need to get the revenue. So this is why I bought that car. Now I have to maintain and manage that car. So where I'll be going? To the service center, right? So whose opportunity will be more? Those who are manufacturing or those who are doing the servicing? Use your brain. No problem is with you guys. Nobody telling you this kind of a things. Properly explanation, because they are not from IT background only and they become teacher. They have not even spent more, especially 10 years also. Not worked with all these roles. A developer cannot tell you these things because I have worked as a cloud architect from a scratch. I've started my career as a application support engineer, and from there I have reached to this cloud architect. I have worked as a DevOps lead. I don't wanted to go what I have done it, but I wanted to make sure you guys should get the same. Okay. So fine. So now you got your answer, Omkar, hopefully. Okay. Good question. It's a mirror for everybody. Go and see that mirror. Okay. So fine, direct sir. Hey, sir, it's been long time. I'm preparing for CAT exam for managerial role post. Wish me luck. Best of luck. Okay. Very good. You are doing. Okay. Is it possible to join your classes only for the project? No, not at all. Okay. It's not like some grocery shop. Okay. It's not some grocery shop. I need only this. I need only that. Okay. So batches runs according to my terms and condition, and every topic is interlinked with each other. And once I finish something, so the project is according to that only, right? So answer is simple and easy. Okay. So hi sir, thanks for the answering my question. When the batch 6 will begin? Yeah, when it is going to begin, it is going to update mostly next year only, because my batches run for minimum 6 months. Okay, where I'll be covering everything, because I am making sure my candidates should not struggle for next 10 years. If they are coming to me, so the knowledge they should get, it's not only some piece of knowledge like others are doing. It should be a complete knowledge. You know a puzzle, right? If I'll tell you a puzzle, so if I give you a, there is a puzzle of kids puzzle where there is an animal, right? You see the elephant. You see the elephant. So what others are doing? They are only showing the elephant tail. But my batches are that entire elephant from its right complete body, everything will be there. So you have to put one by one. Okay. So my batch is like that. Correct. So if you are coming to my batch, so make sure make sure the knowledge will be like an elephant. Okay. At the after 6 months, so when you go to jungle, right, dogs will be there who will bark at you, but they cannot touch you, right? Dogs will be there. I know there are dogs, okay, who will try to bark all the time, correct? But they cannot touch you because you are the biggest mammal in the jungle because of your knowledge. Hopefully, you guys are understanding. If you are not understanding, I cannot do anything. Okay, fine. So, guys, I think I have taken enough questions from you guys, and also at the same time, I request everybody, if you respect the knowledge, if you respect the content, so please go and subscribe my channel. there will be more and more contents coming in my channel, which I'll be keep on uploading. And for the members also, you can go and subscribe for the membership. The videos are not going to disappoint you. Okay, so whatever the videos till date I have uploaded, it's result oriented. So if you want to see those videos, or you want to get the result, you can go ahead with those things. Or anyways, I am running my batches, you can part of any of those batches. Okay, and one more thing I wanted to make it very clear. See, there is a misconfusion, or I can say confusion with most of the candidates. They are thinking that my live classes is just a live classes. No. So when I take these live classes, I record those videos and I upload those videos into my Google Drive, and the access will be given to the only candidates who is part of my live online batches for a specific period of a time, which they are going to get in the website page also, and in their receipt also, when they are going to pay for the course fee, right? So like this, and other resources also, all the commands which I execute, all the scripts which I execute, all the tools what I install, right? All the assignments, correct? So all these things my live online batch candidates are going to get, right? So if you think you wanted to be part of my live online batch, please come forward and join the live online batch and make your career better. There is no left and right. Okay, straight, simple, easy. Okay, guys, I think I have covered enough for today. And what else? Yeah. So we are already, I said, like every Sunday, I used to come at 9 p.m., right? Indian Standard Time. Anybody has any questions related to the career advice, right? Upcoming batches, ongoing batches, my fresher tube website, right? My channel videos, my channel membership, anything. Okay, you guys can ask me in the chat. I'll be answering to your questions, right? So okay, guys, and at the same time, I request everybody, guys, please go ahead, see there are so many videos in my channel, and also don't forget to share with your friends, with your family, whoever is in need. Okay, correct? So Manohar Sharma, thank you sir, I have moved from NOC to Linux and be now very good. Congratulations, Manohar. Okay, congratulations, Manohar, for moving from NOC to. And guys, like I said, right, my content is only enough. My YouTube, if you go properly, okay, only the interview question. But as I said, I have learned Linux, but can't clear the interview. Okay, you need to join. Okay, because the interview questions you can check in my channel. Right. So, or you just join my batches. That's what I can suggest. Arul Prabhakaran. Okay. So I don't know from where and all you have learned, right? But I'm not sure. But if you come to me, then I can see words means action speaks louder than words. So my you can check with my candidates, right? So the Linux will be like that. You're not going to forget in your entire career. Okay. So that will be like that only, right? And yeah, just join my batch, Arul Prabhakaran. That's what I can tell you. Um, because I'm not sure from where and all you have learned it. So I cannot help you until unless you come to me. Okay. You can go through this. You just submit, you enroll yourself to the batch 5. And not only Linux, you'll be able to clear any interview once you go through my batches. Okay. Fine. That's it for today, guys. Let's end up the session here only. Thank you for staying connected with me. Let's connect again on next Sunday for the 64th live session of Engineer Abhishek Roshan channel. Till then, just take care of yourself, your loved one. Bye bye and Jai Hind. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel and take care of your family. Okay. Bye bye.